A Canadian prince by the name of Linus, who told me that if I sent 3 installments of $100 all at the same time, he would send me a backpack in 3 months. And you know what? I believe him. I know what you're thinking. This guy probably falls for every NFT and crypto rug pull, but not this time. How could a backpack be so special? Is it gonna zuck you off and send you into the Zuckerverse? Will it make people like you? Absolutely not. I mean, look at the nerds who developed this thing. This thing was not built for style. And you know what, damn it? I don't care. Because you know what I am? A dad. And you know what I'm not? Cool. And you wanna know what puts lead in my pencil now that I am a dad? You got it. Comfort, convenience. And this bad boy's got a lot of both. Let's check it out.
Now, let's begin with the outside, because basically every pack that I've ever owned has failed in one of 3 places.
Tell me about it. He could rip multiple pieces of cardstock. I've seen him do it.
Once it's in place, it will not slip!
If that doesn't do it for you, I don't know what does.
I'm a bit of a sweaty boy, so a major consideration for us was the shape and depth of the ribs on the back. So
deep.
Actually, back at the end of the day, it's like stain, stain, stain.
I hear you.
It's
just
pretty nasty.
I can't go anywhere without just staining myself.
You probably have your passport in here and your luggage strap
not
on.
even traveling like on a plane though.
You can tuck your luggage
just traveling
in
to like the
here. It goes all
in-laws
the way
or
across
traveling
the
to like
back so that
your
it sits
mom's or
centered.
something. You got to pack
It
the
doesn't
car
bother
up.
your back 'cause
You got to
it
go on
sits
like a
right in
2-day
small.
trip.
The
I'm sure I could probably
air
fit my like
resistant as well
laptop,
as water
my Nintendo
resistant.
Switch,
It's not waterproof. I wouldn't
couple of
take your
changes
bag
of
and
clothes,
dunk it into water
toiletries,
while you're
all
running
that in
the
there, and
electronics
still
in
have
it.
room to spare.
But if you get caught out in the rain, the Reprieve fabric plus our
Little
use of
waterproofness.
YKK waterproof zippers is going to go a long way towards keeping your electronics and anything else safe and dry. You managed to wear through this, dragging your bag around.
Dragging your bag? You ever drag your bag so hard?
20 total volume of 35 liters, meaning that it fits absolutely perfectly under the seat in front of you on the airplane. And if you're the kind of person who wants to pile in even more stuff, say for example, on the webbing here, 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 and at the front, we have a removable chest strap that comes installed by default.
Talk to me.
But that can be easily taken off if you prefer to not have it. There's a little slit in here. And you just put the strap back in place. It sits like that. And it's hidden away when you don't want to use it. Not everybody's into that whole scene. I get it.
We want to talk about comfort.
Tricky to get in, but
you ever strap something down to the back of a truck or a trailer, and then you yank on the ties and say,
little less convenient.
this bad boy's not going anywhere.
Open up your bag, or
that bad boy's not
if you're
going
like
anywhere.
Me and you have maybe like a racket sticking out.
A
or
racket,
let's say you've got a
tennis
battery bank
racket,
that you want
a
to store
badminton racket.
in this pocket right here. And
I don't know what else you
cable
would use a
manage
racket
up
for.
to your phone that you're charging in this pocket over here, for example. It'll allow you to have it ever so slightly open to make space for it, but not risk having your bag just casually open up.
I mean, my backpack currently has a USB that just goes through the backpack, like inside of it.
The design was for today and for 10 years from
We're simping over this backpack.
This isn't actually my typical loadout, though, so let's go
I've
ahead
got
and
mine
start filling this thing up
pre-ordered.
with the
If you want to
kind
call
of
it a
stuff that
pre-order, I've already bought mine.
We'll
I'm
start
just
at the
waiting
back,
for
where
her.
It's pretty typical for a backpack these days to have a laptop slot, or a tablet slot, or even a slot
This
for
thing got
another
slots
electronic
on
device.
slots.
But what about all 3? I usually daily drive a 13.3 to 14-inch laptop, and you can see it'll accommodate one of those fine, just fine. But I know that for some of you, 15.6 or even 17 is more the way you like to roll, so we made sure that we could accommodate that as well. Now, something you might notice when you get the backpack is that we don't actually have a pad at the bottom of the laptop sleeve, but that is by design.
Talk to
The
him.
way that all these layers of sleeving
Talk
for your
to him.
iPad, but hey, something else with a screen on it, who cares? Fold in there.
Stick
The
that
way
in
that
there.
they all get sewn together adds a natural cushion due to the way that the seams come together. So when the laptop bag gets filled, it's absorbed.
And
so
we
it
get a
doesn't actually
physics
just
lesson.
Hit the surface down
I mean,
below it.
what
This
more could
chunky
you ask
pocket
for?
right here
We get a
was
free
designed
physics
to
lesson.
accommodate even very large chargers. You can see that's why it goes so low.
Largers.
And then I really like to keep a power bank or some other kind of accessory here. One of the early considerations for the design was portable gaming handhelds, like, say, for example,
Nintendo Switch.
It's a little bit back heavy right now.
Wait a minute, what is that?
Got nothing in the front, and it's completely open. Oh, fun fact, If it wasn't completely open, it actually holds its form really, really well. Even though there's nothing in the front right now, you can see it's extremely back heavy, but it'll still just sit like
Another
that.
physics
Let's
lesson.
Go ahead and put this in here. This pocket opens up nice and wide, just so that you can get at the very bottom if you need to. And during the design process for this bag,
Switch.
Valve announced the Steam Deck, but didn't announce that they were going to be shipping it with a carrying case. So
it's a Game Gear.
we actually re-configured the
I got my
bottom
Game
down
Gear.
here to make it so
I got
that
my
if you
Game Gear.
wanted to, you can put a Steam
Boom,
Deck
you can
down
put
at
your
the bottom,
Game Gear in there
and we have
too.
another screen
Let's
safe,
go.
soft fabric panel stitched in at the bottom to make sure that it's not going to scratch your screen. So I've got a grand total of 4 electronic devices in here, and it's not even breaking a sweat. If you have a larger power brick, say for example,
talk to
one
me.
like this
Talk
for
to
a
me.
really chunky laptop, or one like this
Good
for a super
God.
extra chunky laptop. Ugh. Let's see.
What
did manage
laptop
to
is
get enough
using
height
that?
clearance in here, even
That's
for
a
that
meme,
boy.
right?
You might want to use this second pocket
memeing,
here
right?
for your power cable that goes into the wall. That
That's
was
bigger than
actually
the
why
old
we put
Xbox
it there, but
360 power
that
brick.
doesn't really apply to me, so I'll keep a battery bank in there and I'll just... yes. The thing that delayed the backpack past the back-to-school season, the AirTag pocket. I was like, do we really need
They
an
delayed
AirTag
it for a
pocket?
feature
And
that
then I was
I
like,
ain't using.
yeah, we do. So
I don't know, I
right
might use it
here,
though.
inside
Actually, if it's
the
there,
lower down
I might get an
zipper where the
AirTag,
water bottle
honestly.
holder is,
I mean, if
there's
the
a
feature's there, I always know where it is.
pocket stitched right there. It's easy enough for you to get at, but hidden away enough that if someone were to casually search your bag, it is unlikely that they would notice it.
They'd be an LTT
Obviously,
subscriber though.
compatibility
They
with
wouldn't
our
know
own products
exactly
on
where it
20 ounce
is.
and
You have
40
too
ounce
many
water bottles
subscribers,
was
Linus.
imperative. So
You don't think
we designed
TSA is
this
a LTT
elastic,
store
stretchy
customer?
water bottle holder that will keep your bottle upright in your bag and hold it securely, whether
They
you
probably got
prefer
an
the small
LTT
boy
store
or
water bottle in the break
40-ounce
room.
guy. Look at that. Now, I could imagine some people looking at the main compartment in this bag and thinking, gee, you guys kind of didn't put a lot of organization pockets in there.
That's
by
my favorite
design.
feature right there,
Another
that
one of
big
the
old
big
opening.
challenges that I've had with other
Clothes,
bags that I've owned in the past
toiletries.
is that there was nowhere to put really bulky stuff. I often
Some
use my bag
diapers,
as an
some
overnight
wipes,
bag or even a
some hand
two-night bag. So I want to
sanitizer.
be able to put in a couple pairs
Put
of
it all
boxers,
in
a couple
there.
pairs of socks, pair of pants or two, a couple t-shirts, and having somewhere
That's what I'm
where you
talking
can just
about.
kind of pack everything in, where it doesn't
Jam it in
impede
there.
your ability to access
You don't even need to
all
jam it in
the
there. It's
other
got plenty of
organizational
room. She's got
pockets in
more
the
room.
bag. It's freaking awesome. That was 2 beach towels and a hoodie, and I'm not even close to done yet.
Not even
My fix-it
done.
kit. Let's throw in a mouse pad, also from LTT.
Throw in a mouse pad. I'm
Call
bringing
this
my
the
whole gaming
compartment
rig.
of holding.
You think
That's what it does.
it's like a
Put
mid
some
tower
strain on
case?
these
I think I could
zippers.
fit a mid tower
Show
case
these
in
folks
there.
how it's done. Do we have a scale?
I'm messing.
Okay,
The skizzy.
we're up to
What's the
23
skizzy say?
pounds.
23
Not bad, but we
pounds.
can do better. Unfortunately, not
It's a
all
lot
of my
of weight.
devices are USB Type C
moving
yet.
weight.
So one of the things that I like to keep in this side pocket here is a USB Micro B charging cable for my G Pro wireless.
I mean,
super
who doesn't
bike.
take their
ahead and
gaming mouse
Pack
with them
that in there.
everywhere?
And then we make our
Honestly,
way
I
around
would.
to the front.
I
The
got room for
sunglass
it. See,
holder
all
is
this
something
stuff,
we
it seems ridiculous. Like,
agonized
oh, why
over.
would you need
If
all
we'd
this
gone
stuff?
with a
But like,
super
if I
hard
could
plastic
carry this
shell
stuff
and
with
the
me,
inside liner,
I would.
then and my Type C dongle. There we go. Sorry.
Stick
Back
that
to the
dongle in
sunglass
there.
holder. If we went too soft, well, you'd risk crush damage to your glasses just from having the bag full. So what we settled on was this film. It's like a stiff film that goes under the super soft liner. So you can put them in whatever way works best for the natural shape of your glasses. Mine actually seem to cooperate best, just kind of looking up at
Let's
me a
go.
little bit, something like
One
that.
second. As soon as I get it, I'm putting these bad boys in there.
And then let's put some more strain on our zippers here, shall we? Our last pocket is the one that we probably made the most revisions to over the course of finishing up the design. This is
Talk
a
to
really
me.
funny one.
Show it to
Keeping with
me.
our philosophy that all of our products should work well together, we extended this pocket and shortened this one to ensure that there would be a place to put our screwdriver. But then we realized that if you were to put something like an SSD in there, unless
You
you
can't
have the
fish that
world's
boy
tiniest
out.
hands, you'd have absolutely no hope whatsoever of retrieving it. So we added a little zipper.
Stop.
Make sure you can get stuff out of the bottom
Trap
of this
door.
pocket if you want to. But really what it's for is a
Stop
tool like a
playing with
screwdriver,
me.
which will also be
He put a
available
little
soon.
trap door in there.
I like using this one for thumb drives, SSDs, anything that I want
I
to
mean,
keep
you gotta
nice
keep
and
a
safe.
spare
This is
M.2
where my little
on
light
you.
goes. And then
If
this
you're not
one,
carrying around a
boy,
spare
did we ever debate
M.2,
this guy.
then, I mean,
We
you're just
were
asking for
thinking
trouble.
of doing this as a three-way zipper this way. So it would fold down like this. The nice thing about that approach would have been that you would just take these, put them halfway down, and kind of flap it open.
Too much
So
work.
the drawback of the way.
Now that's what I meant when I said this bag was designed for me. I can't wait to get it. Now you tell me in the comments how much you think I should tell my wife it costs. Peace.